Video. Today we are we're gonna review the movie Glass, because I made a video right before this, like a minute ago, talking about my new channel changes. So I recommend watching that video before watching me right now. And this video will contain spoilers, so if you didn't see the movie Glass, or you're okay with spoilers, you could like if you're okay with spoilers and you didn't see the movie Glass, you can, like, if you want, you can watch it. This video, I'm just gonna make my own review of Glass, but okay, I'm gonna start it off. And remember, I'm gonna play while I'm talking, so there's no editing, no clips of the movie. I'm sorry. Okay, so the movie Glass, it starts off like the movie Split. Oh, and guys, I'm gonna be mentioning some of the other movies, Unbreakable, Split, those a bit, but not that much. Like, I'm not gonna spoil them. I'm mostly spoiling Glass. I really recommend watching I really recommend watching Unbreakable before Glass, but Split, it doesn't really matter that much because it's mostly like Unbreakable. It's like the story they're picking off, and yeah. So the Glass is a very complicated movie. I barely understand it because I went watching it with my friend, and then I started to understand it. So there's three characters with superhuman abilities. One is named Elijah, or Mr. Glass. One is Beast. He has a couple of personalities of Kevin. His father died from a train crash when he was little, and then the person that caused the train why can't I talk? The train crash was Mr. Glass. And also I don't remember his name in the movie, but it's Bruce Willis. So if you're okay with me calling the guy Bruce Willis, I'm gonna call him that because I don't remember the name. He was on the plane crash, not plane crash, what am I talking about? The train crash, but he was the only one that survived, and he got superhuman abilities. And then, it went all back to normal, and then Kevin is Beast's name when he was a kid. His mother was abusing him, and he kept getting angry, and then he got this new form of some devilish guy that is a cannibal, super strength and all that stuff. Like, looks like it's like from Silence of the Lambs. It's like straight from Silence of the Lambs. And that guy, he's like, why can't I talk to him? That's my question. It's like set, and then his mother was abusing him. He raged. I don't know. I don't remember. I dropped off, and then we met him. Well, we didn't meet him for the first time, but I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. I'm not a very good movie ranker. And yeah. Sorry, I was quiet there. I was in a fight. Are you kidding me? Okay. And then the movie started, and there was this girl. She took all of them because she didn't want the world to know about them. So she interviewed all of them. So first she started off with Beast, or you guys could call him Kevin, or anything you want. I'm gonna call him Kevin or Beast sometimes. So it started off. Wait, what? Ice Storm duos, Ice Storm squads. What? Okay. Oh, all the modes came back. Yeah. She interviewed them, and then. So Bruce Willis, the character that Bruce Willis is, his weakness is water, and then So she talked to him and put water tubes in his cell because it was like a prison. So they didn't want to know anything about him. So and then there's Beast, and then he has 3 personalities, and there's lights that change to the regular one. So if he turns to Beast, and then she went to Glass, and then Glass, he's very smart. Mr. Glass, he's a mastermind. So, like, he was pretending he couldn't talk or he couldn't move. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of sick. And then so, Glass broke out because they didn't give him like a secure cell because they didn't think he could move. So he just walked out the door. But Glass's powers, if you touch him, his bone could break. Like, he's very sensitive. If you punch him very hard, he could die. So yeah. He went, snuck out, and then some security guards found him. Then he went back to his room, and then after that, I'm not gonna explain like the whole movie. I'm just gonna like skip some scenes, like non-important scenes. So he went to Beast's room or Kevin's room, whatever. He went to his room at the prison and told him his plan. So he said, tomorrow, take Beast out because he could choose, and then we could get out of here. So he did that, and then he went to the room, and then he had a plan. They were building a new tall building in the city, Philadelphia. And then, and then Glass or what? And then next night they came and they wanted to attack it. Okay, they wanted to attack it, the building. So they get out of the parking lot and they tell the guy, like, oh no, sorry, ignore what I just said about the parking lot. They tell the guy, Bruce Willis, the hero, that what he's gonna do. So you better break out of that metal door. We disabled the water pipes. You better punch that door open or lots of people will die. And then one of the security guards went to Mr. Glass's room, and then he stabbed him with a piece of glass. Makes sense, right? and after he stabbed him, he went, and then he broke out. And then they started a fight. And then the Bruce Willis character, he gets out, and then they find out the whole memorial place was getting under attack. So Beast was fighting like the Bruce Willis character, and then everything got messed up when Bruce Willis, the character, he has a son. And that son, he told Beast what Mr. Glass actually did, and it's based off of a comic book, so they're saying stories like from a comic book. And then, so then they asked him about, he told Beast that what Mr. Glass actually did. The plane crash, the train crash that he caused, about that, and it was Mr. Glass that actually killed his parents. So then he got angry at him, and then broke his arm, and then touched him really hard at the chest, and then he gets like he couldn't move, and then he falls on the ground, breaks his legs, and then the Beast guy kicks him, and then he was still alive, but he was dying. And then the mom ran up to him, and then they all got in trouble when Beast turned to his normal form, not the Beast form. And then after that, oh my God. And then he turned back to normal, and he has a girlfriend, and then girlfriend was talking to him, and then one of the police officers from working at the memorial, she told him about, like, not about, just was talking to him, and then the police sniped him in the chest, and he was dying. And then the police took out the Bruce Willis character, and then, oh, I forgot to mention, Beast threw him in a water tank, and he was dying. And then he broke out of it, and then that was in the past, etc. And then police took his head, and then drowned him in a big puddle. And then the woman that owned the place, she went up to him and showed him the tattoo of who she really is. She wants all of them dead, so she didn't help him to get out of the water. And then after that, the mutants all died, but Mr. Glass, his plan, he succeeded his plan, and his plan was for the whole world to know about the mutants. And you know how he's a mastermind? The woman, the boss of the place where she captures all those people, she told that she has 100 cameras all scattered around the building. And then Mr. Glass hacked them and made them record things. And before he died, he posted it. And all the footage of the mutants were caught. And now the whole world knows about the mutants. And then Mr. Glass, his plan succeeded. And then so Mr. Glass technically won. Hope you guys enjoyed this movie review. If you didn't, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. And maybe next video will be a gaming one, maybe it will be a movie review. So see you guys next time. Bye.